Ba-ba-da-da! The signature lick at banjobenclark.com. This is your home for learning how to pick on the guitar, the mandolin, or the banjo. We are finishing up our guitar Joy to the World series this week, and I would like to introduce you to a more basic version. A lot of you have learned my more advanced version that I made the Crazy Brady Bunch video for. Well, this is a more basic to intermediate version. Essentially, it introduces you to a little bit of cross picking, gets your left hand and right hand working together. And for those of you who have just started to learn how to cross or how to flat pick, or maybe you've been flat picking for a while and you want some good scale type exercises, this version is for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, I invite you to jump on over to the website, banjobenclark.com, where you can print out this PDF of the tab, if you're a Gold Pick member, which I appreciate your support. And then we will slow this song down, go through every measure, note for note, and then I'm also going to slow it down for you, play it all the way through, and then I've got 3 speeds of rhythm tracks video that I have for you there as a Gold Pick member so that you can learn this, then have somebody to practice it with, and put it all together. This song is in the key of G. We don't have a capo on, and our main 3 chords that we're using, actually the only 3 chords we're using, are a G chord, a C chord, and a D chord. And we're going to have what I call just a kickoff measure there at the front, and this is going to lead us into the melody. This version is going to stay very close to the melody, but we'd like something to kind of take us into that melody. And if you look there in measure 1, you'll see what I have there. We're going to start on the second beat of the measure, and it's going to start on the open G string. It sounds like this. Okay, and that's just taking us right up to that G note up there where the melody starts. Joy to the world. Okay? That's pretty self-explanatory, but I do want to encourage you to watch the pick direction arrows beneath the notes there. I put those there for a reason, and they're important to follow. So if you'll notice on the downbeats, I have downstrokes, upbeats, we have upstrokes, and we'll follow that and keep with that rule throughout the song. Why don't you try playing that kickoff measure with me? You ready? We're going to start on the open G string. 1, 2, ready, go, rest, 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah, good job. And that's going to take us right up to our melody note in measure 2 there, that 3rd fret. And we're going to have 3 quarter notes in a row. We're going to do a downstroke on this 3rd fret on the E string. Then we're going to come up, we're going to leave this down so that melody note continues to ring. Come down to our G string, play the quarter note there, then come back up and play our 2nd fret on the E string. This is a quarter note, but it's a dotted quarter note. You see that little dot beside the stem? That means that it gets its 1 beat that a quarter note normally does, and then it adds another half of its value onto it. Well, if a quarter note normally gets 1 beat, that means it's going to add a half beat onto it. And that's why we have just that lonely 8th note there at the end of the measure on the open E string. Okay? So let's try that measure together. I'm going to count it out for you. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, just like the melody. Joy to the world. We're just throwing in this extra G note down here. Joy. Measure 3 is very simple. We have 4 quarter notes in a row, all downstrokes. Start on the 3rd fret of that B string. 1, 2, 3, 4. On both of these, it's important to keep our 3rd frets down until we play them again so that our melody continues to ring out. Okay. Measure 5, we have our first kind of little trick there. We have a slide. We're going to do this slide with our middle finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. This is an 8th note slide, so they get a half a beat each. We're going to pick it on the 2nd fret, then slide to the 4th fret. 1 and at the same time, that leaves our index finger right in the position that it needs to be to grab the 3rd fret on the B string for the 2nd beat. Let's try those 2 notes together. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and yeah, try it again. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and good job. Then we can release to finish the second half of measure 5. Come down to our D string. We're going to pick 4 eighth notes in a row. Sounds like this. job. So let's play that whole measure 5 together. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good job. Measure 6, very easy. 4 quarter notes in a row. 3 of them are open strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. With our ring finger there on the 3rd fret for the 4th beat. Really simple. Measure 7, we're going to do a little cross picking here. Even though this is a basic version, it's never too early to start learning some cross picking. What I'd like for you to do is just have your index finger there on the 1st fret of the B string, and we're going to start on our open E string with our right hand, and it's very important to get the picking pattern correct on this, but we're going to pick down, kind of a backwards roll down through the E string, and then, or to the G string, and back up. So it sounds like this. Do that with me. That's down, up, down, up, down. 2, ready, go. Down, up, 2, and 3, and for the 4th beat, our ring finger's nice and handy there to put on the 3rd fret. Now let's move on to measure 8. What I'd like for you to do there is go ahead and make your D chord position, okay, with your left hand, and that will get us through most of this next measure. We're going to do the same right hand pattern with our pick. Let's try that slowly. Just make your D chord and let's pick down through the strings in the same way. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, up, down, up, down. So after I land on that 3rd beat there, I'm going to shift up and with my pinky, grab the 5th fret on the E string. Then for measure 9, we're going to finish out this little phrase. Come back down with your ring on the 3rd fret, and we're just going to kind of play down the scale, a scale-based lick. Measure 9 sounds like this. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... All right. Good job. Try that with me. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good job. And then for measure 10, simple stuff again. 4 quarter notes in a row. G string, D string, G string, 3rd fret. Then we're going to start kind of the chorus of the song.